What Culture will be playing 4-4 News. Hello everybody and welcome to the Football News.
Can you stop me there? Right before we started, I was like, oh yeah, you can do the introduction because it's a nice break for me because I normally have to do all the... We're going to do that again. Hello everybody. Welcome to What Culture Football News, What Culture's football show.
4-4 News it's called.
Around the news. My name is Adam Clery, joined of course by this idiot, Adam Wilbourn.
Hello everyone.
There you go, pick it up from there.
Right, let's talk about all the big football stories today. Coming up, we're going to be talking, of course, about the Champions League draw.
Do you still need this?
No. And... I don't know, you've just said something exciting about Eric Cantona to come.
Right, he hasn't seen or heard the Eric Cantona thing yet.
I've heard about it.
I'm going to read it to him later on, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to read it to him and just get your natural reaction to it.
Yes, I've heard big things from the What Culture
remember,
office.
I'm good at impressions, so...
Okay. Also coming up, the latest on the Ronaldo versus Messi battle with a weird twist in the tale. But first, we'll start with the big news, of course, that last night Virgil Van Dijk and England's Lucy Bronze were named men and women's UEFA Players of the Year. I think Van Dijk got the men's one. Just edged it. Yes, Van Dijk obviously beat Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi to be named UEFA's Player of the Year, which is sort of a knockoff version of the Ballon d'Or, I suppose.
It is a very big knockoff version of the Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or.
Ballon d'Or,
Ballon d'Or. Yeah, but sort of an obvious choice.
No.
But yeah, the right decision.
Yeah, is it? Like, shouldn't a defender be the best player in the world? Like, don't get me wrong, I can already see the Liverpool fan. Like, of course, he can be the best player in the world.
Yeah, but I think you'll find he's
Van Dijk is probably the best central defender of a generation. Yeah. Single-handedly took a sort of a Liverpool side that was always going to flirt around the top four and maybe could have gone on a bit of a run and dragged them into being a side that, were it not for Man City being superhuman, boring, robotic football winning machines, would have romped to a Premier League and Champions League double. Yes. However, centre back, isn't he? So
yeah, I mean,
he's anti-football. His job is to stop people playing football.
They sort of go, he just scores some goals. Well, not as many as Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. And also, it always gets a bit difficult when you go, I think you'll find he's stopped 75% of forward passes. And yeah, look, obviously, I think he's the best player in the world.
He's worthy of recognition as one of the best players in the world. I will say that, but I just... You don't want kids being inspired to go be centre-backs, do you? Jesus.
No, but
grow up.
But congratulations, Virgil, and well
done, I guess.
Well deserved. Lucy Bronze, of course.
Yeah, Lucy Bronze is a galloping, exciting fullback who pings them in from like 25 yards in international tournaments. Has Van Dijk ever done?
Van Dijk is the first.
What's Virgil Van Dijk ever done?
Yeah.
Go on. What's your favourite Virgil Van Dijk moment? Because I could relive that Lucy Bronze goal from the World Cup in my head a million times if I want to. What's your favourite Van Dijk moment? He cut out a pass, did he? Oh.
For some reason, all I've got in my head is, do you remember when John Terry did that weird salmon thing?
Yeah, England's
never done that, has he?
No, never done that.
He is the first.
He's never even done that.
He is the first ever defender to win the UEFA Player of the Year award.
Of course he is, because you shouldn't win it. Should the attacking players should win it?
Yes, but I think.
Do you know what my favourite Van Dijk thing is?
Go on.
When people who really like Van Dijk bring out that, do you know he's never been beaten one-on-one? And you're like, yeah, that doesn't include fouls.
Oh.
So no.
Doesn't it?
No.
Oh, well that's...
It's great stat. Van Dijk's never been beaten. It's like, yeah, but that stat doesn't include fouls. So he gets beaten quite a lot. He just fouls them in the process.
I've never been beaten on an 11-a-side pitch without fouling someone.
Yes, you have.
No.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
11-a-side?
Yeah. You've never played 11-a-side.
Exactly. Technicalities, but still, if they were going to work with that nonsense.
Yeah.
But yes.
Impressive stat. No one's ever absolutely dusted him, but
when they do, just... Oh, there you go.
Good player, though. The best centre-back probably in the world, but I don't think that makes you the best footballer.
I think Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo will be absolutely fine regardless.
I think they will, yes.
And speaking of which, they were talking in the ceremony. This has been shared loads.
It was dead cute, this.
And you think there's this big rivalry, and actually they're just quite pally, really, aren't they? Ronaldo said, we've shared the stage for 15 years. I don't know if that's happened before. The same two guys on the same stage all the time. Of course we have a good relationship. We haven't had dinner together yet, but I hope for it in the future.
What a thirsty boy he is. You see, have you actually watched that clip?
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm sure I read some of Messi's English is like virtually non-existent. Like, he doesn't really speak it at all. So Ronaldo's doing that in English. And you just sort of see Messi's there like, I know he's talking about me. The crowd are like, having a little bit of a titter, and he's just like, he looks increasingly uncomfortable as it goes on because he doesn't really know, I think, what's being said.
No. But I'm glad that they get on well. There's always that who's better, Ronaldo or Messi, and There's always fun on Twitter. If you want to get responses on Twitter, just say one of them's the GOAT, and then it'll just blow up because people just start arguing about it. I mean, I'm very much in the your dad's camp of why can't we just enjoy both players at the same time?
Yeah, I for one am sick of this Messi, Ronaldo, Cleary debate. Just be very pleased that all three of them came along at the same time.
Having said this, we are probably going to do a roundtable soon, which is going to be who is the GOAT, Ronaldo or Messi.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because we've got to make a living. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's move on and talk about the Champions League draw, which also took place yesterday. And yet again, Man City have got a bloody cakewalk.
I will point out, right, genuinely, and I had noticed this, Newcastle United have beaten one team from every single group in European competition, except, annoyingly, for Group G.
Well, that they're not.
No, yeah. Completely ruined it. We beat Bruges, we beat Galatasaray, we beat Olympiacos, I think we beat Red Star, we beat Shakhtar Donetsk, we beat Zagreb, we beat Bayer Leverkusen, we beat Genk, definitely, I think.
Genk.
We beat... we didn't beat Inter. We beat Barcelona.
Yeah.
Tino got a hat-trick. We beat no one in that group, but we beat Valencia and we beat Lille.
Anyway.
Ergo, Newcastle United, best club in the world.
There we have it. But yeah, Man City, for the third year in a row, have got a piss easy group. Shakhtar Donetsk. I mean, they've got to travel to Shakhtar. But yes.
Dynamo Zagreb. Atalanta. Oh, Benjamin Richardson. Benjamin Richardson, who hates Manchester City because they stand for everything he hates about the world, never mind football, have got his beloved Atalanta.
That's going to be interesting.
Oh, that's going to boil some piss.
Some good groups in there, though. Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid drawn together. Tottenham have got Bayern Munich, Olympiacos, and Red Star Belgrade.
Juventus Atletico for me.
Yeah. Big games, those.
Liverpool have got a fairly easy group.
Napoli
aren't the side they once were.
No. And I just love Genk.
Group F, mind, because that Inter Milan side with your Sanchez's and your Lukaku, Borussia Dortmund.
Did you see what Borussia Dortmund tweeted after this? They said, we've got Barcelona in the group stage. Better start practicing our corners then. Banter. Barcelona, Borussia Dortmund, Inter Milan, Slavia Prague. And then, yes, Chelsea, Ajax, Valencia, Lille. All English clubs should progress from this, shouldn't they?
I think could be harder for Chelsea. I think Chelsea, they're threadbare, young, inexperienced side. For all that they've got a lot of experience in the league, there's not as many players there. Certainly all like your Abrahams, your Mounts, the players they're going to rely upon this year are not Champions League.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree, although Ajax have had their squad gutted this summer. Yeah. And, they still got some good players.
They did struggle in qualifying.
Yeah, they took them to the final.
Hey, but don't write off Lille at your peril, my friend.
Early prediction, who's going to win the Champions League this year?
Man City. Finally.
You reckon so?
I think it's finally going to be Man City. Genuinely think it's finally going to be Man City.
Yeah, I think they're leading on the betting, aren't they? I think it's them, then Liverpool, and Barcelona's in and around there. I get a sense that possibly...
The thing is, I don't think...
It's going to be a resurgence in
The favourites never
Spanish.
win the Champions League, do they? Because it's just that bloody hard. So I don't know, maybe someone crazy like a Barcelona.
Yeah, I was going to say I think Barcelona got a decent shout this year. They should have really won it last year until they just had a crap with their trousers on at Anfield, basically. And also, we saw last night the results in the Europa League, which means Rangers, Celtic and Wolves all went through. A late goal from Morelos put Rangers through. Celtic, I think, battered AIK. And Wolves beat Torino to go through. Any chance of them getting quite far in that competition?
No. Not really. I think Wolves might do all right, but I think Wolves are going to really struggle in the Premier League this year as a result of the increased travelling, the increased games. We saw Burnley take a massive nosedive when they got into the Europa League. I think Wolves are a very good side. Certainly don't think they're going to be in relegation bother or anything like that, but I think if you're expecting them to sort of break into the top 6, top 4 this year, maybe, I don't think they can do it with the size of the squad they've got.
No, now they're officially in the later stages, or the proper stages.
The latter stages.
Yes, of the Europa League. I sense it's going to be one of those things, isn't it, when we get to December.
Week to week, a lot of games building up. They've not got a massive squad.
No, they're going to get to that point where you get to December and it'll be like, Wolves have now already played 50 games this season. So, yeah, I see them struggling, but I'd say Wolves have got a chance of getting quite far in that competition.
Yeah.
I think if you're right, I think if their form drops off in the league, they may start going, mid-table's fine, let's just concentrate on, cup form.
The sad thing is, I can't really see them focusing on the Europa League. I don't think it's a massive priority for a club like Wolves. When you're only 1 year into your Premier League season, you're only 1 year into your Premier League stint, and you've got sort of a bare squad, and the league starts getting a bit competitive, I can't see that being a big priority for them, personally.
Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Right, we've put this off long enough.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Give me my dessert.
Right.
So give us a little backstory to this.
So a little backstory to this. Eric Cantona was presented with. These aren't my notes. It's under my mug. Oh, the shopping list. Right, Eric Cantona was presented last night with the President's Award by UEFA.
Sorry, what's the President's Award?
I have no idea.
Is it just one of those, like, well done for football?
Yes. And he gave a very short speech. Now he starts with a bit of Shakespeare and then comes out with Shakespeare. And you'll know exactly when he stops doing the Shakespeare. Okay. Got a little flat cap on as well.
Sorry, you got a little flat cap. What was he going down the mine afterwards?
He's got like a flat cap and like a waist and like a what do you call it? Like a cardigan on. Yeah, pretty much. And this is at the UEFA press. This is the president. So sorry, on the stage. Everyone's there, like tuxedos and a lot. And he's there with his
Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah,
very
and
good.
he sort of looks over the crowd and says, "As flies to wanton boys, we are for the gods. They kill us for their sport. Soon, the science will not only be able to slow down the aging of the cells. Soon, the science will fix the cells to the state, and so we will become eternal. Only accidents, crimes, wars will still kill us, but unfortunately, crimes and wars will multiply. I love football. Thank you."
What?
That was his speech.
Sorry, it was the little. I love football.
I love football. See you later. Thank you very much.
Do you reckon he's written that and someone's gone, need a bit more football in there, Eric?
Yeah, Eric, this is great. This is really good, but you're going to need football in there somewhere. I love football.
I love football.
Cracks open a can of Kronenberg 1664.
I don't know why he doesn't. I don't know why I'm surprised. I mean, the whole, he karate kicks someone in the crowd and then talks about when seagulls follow the trawler.
Yeah.
I never ever change Eric Cantona. I love him.
As flies to wanton boys.
I love that. Just pulling a little speech out. By the way, I love football.
I love football. Goodbye. Thank you very much.
Wow. That's broken me. That's
you might as well wrap up now. That's it.
Well, as we always say here at What Culture Football, as flies, some about the gods.
We are out of time.
And as always, he's been Adam Clery, I've been Adam Wilbourn, and we love football. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And make sure you subscribe to What Culture Football for daily football podcasts as well. And send us Twitter questions at WhatCultureFC.
Cowards.
You can follow us on Twitter at
Adam Clery, CLERY.
And at Adam Wilbourn. My thanks, Adam Clery. Thank you for watching. I love football.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.